Hello my friends, so I've been debating myself if I should make this video or no. I didn't really want to make it, but I thought, since I'm on self-improvement and I'm trying to learn how to be more disciplined, why not to make this video, you know what I mean? I don't expect to get many views, because the last time I put a lot of effort into making a video, that video didn't really get much attention. If you are interested in my content, then go ahead, check my videos. But I feel like this topic is kind of interesting, because with the new generations, it looks like not only is our testosterone levels getting lower and lower, but also, let me just be straightforward with you, most men are not really getting pussy, especially at an early age. I feel like it's pretty obvious that life for men and life for women, these are two very different lives. I mean, a woman is born with value, and the more she fucks, the more men she goes through, the more of that value the woman loses. That's how I've been thinking about women. While men, they aren't born with this value, you know what I mean? We have to make ourselves worthy of something desirable. For example, we have to build our businesses, we have to learn how to make money, we have to learn how to get the best physique possible. Of course, it depends on genetics as well, but we have to try. We have to try a lot in lives, because we are men, we are different, you know what I mean? And we should learn from our experiences, and we should try not to make the same mistakes we had made in the past. But it feels like these days, especially with our testosterone levels dropping so much, most men, they are too scared to make mistakes. I mean, why would you risk getting rejected and go approach a girl when you can sit at home, watch porn and touch your dick? You know what I mean? And I'm speaking as an introverted guy, because I understand that it is very, very scary to go outside and approach some random girl. People are people, and we are naturally scared of rejection. I mean, I'm not brave enough, I'm not confident enough to go outside and approach a random chick, you know what I mean? For some reason, it feels easier for me to approach girls in other countries when I'm able to speak in English than it is in my own country. Maybe because my country is very small, and I got this feeling like, oh no, if she rejects me, then I might be able to find her tomorrow. I will probably die out of embarrassment, you know what I mean? So I'm not one of those guys approaching girls, even though technically I should be, but I'm one of those guys that's been sitting at home for many years, and I've been touching my dick every single day since I was 10 years old. And believe it or no, but I had discovered pornography when I was 9 years old. It is crazy. And of course, when you discover pornography, it's something new for you. I remember the first day when I accidentally found a porn video. And the weird thing is that it all happened on this mobile phone. I think it was a Nokia mobile phone. Back in those days, I don't even think that the touchscreen phones were affordable for normal people. I don't even know if they existed back then. Hell, I was 9. So most people, if not everybody, had a phone with buttons, And I had one too. But the interesting thing is that I was able to browse internet on that phone with buttons. Imagine me browsing internet with a Nokia phone with buttons, like... It looked something like that. And the weird thing was that when I opened my internet browser on that Nokia phone, it would give me a bunch of suggestions. Like, there was a list of suggestions. It was like video games, movies, music, and 18 plus section. And I was like, okay, what is this? What does it mean? 18 plus. Let me click on that. So I just clicked on the 18 plus and it asked me, are you 18 years old at least? And I lied to my phone, of course, and I said, yes, of course I'm 18. That was the moment when I discovered this video. I remember it was oral sex. It was a brunette woman, and I can tell you how much I remember from that day. That video was called POV something. I just remember there was POV in the title of the video. Don't go look it up. I don't think you will find the exact same video. But I just remember this brunette woman with big tits and big eyes. And then she's sucking a white cock. And I was like, whoa, I have never seen anything like that. The weird thing was that back in those days, I was sleeping in the same room with my brother. We had separate beds. It was a big room, and my dad was very strict about us going to sleep on time. So he would very strictly set the rules. Boys, you're going to sleep 10 p.m. Of course, you know, being little boys, we didn't want to follow the rules, so we spent hours talking about different things after 10 p.m. But the interesting thing is that when my brother fell asleep, I would be using my phone to browse internet and play mobile games in my bed, you know? That's right. I would be using my phone in my bed secretly. I was trying to keep it as big of a secret as possible. I wouldn't tell anybody that I would scroll through my phone, browse my phone under my blanket, you know what I mean? And that was the moment when I discovered my first porn video of a girl giving a blowjob to a guy. I was under my blanket, hiding from my family, holding my phone, and I was watching it like, what are they doing? What are they doing? I was just watching it like it's something new for me, and I didn't know how to react. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know that masturbation existed, you know? Even though my classmates, I remember when I was 9, they were already talking like, oh, it feels so good to touch yourself. It feels so good to touch yourself. It's crazy how young people get into these hobbies, you know what I mean? And it becomes an addiction eventually. I remember I even downloaded that video to my phone. Imagine, I watched my first ever porn video when I was 9 years old, and I was so curious, I was so shocked in what is happening over there that I decided to download the video onto my phone. So I just pressed the download button and it was in my gallery, you know? Starting that moment, every night I would Google something about sex because I wanted to learn something new. I started to Google like, why are women sucking dicks? Why? Does it feel good? Why do people do this? You know, I started to Google these weird things. Eventually, I discovered that there's anal sex when I was like 10 years old or so. But 10 years old was the time when I started masturbating for the first time. You can call me weird, but I was actually imagining my classmate that was a boy, not a girl, but a boy naked with his dick out. That's right, I was imagining another guy naked. And of course, with time, it got very addictive, you know, because it feels good to masturbate. So by the time I was like 12 or 13, it had become my daily habit to go into my bathroom with my phone and just, you know, touch myself while watching these adult videos, you know what I mean? And my parents, both of them, they work in a university, so I remember I would sometimes come and visit them, and this university had a big library, and in this library there were a bunch of computers. And they would let me go and play with these computers, whatever I want, you know. Back in the day, this video game called Tanky Online was very popular. I was playing it in that library a lot. But there was a moment when I was like, okay, fuck it, I want to watch porn and masturbate again. And I was sitting in the library of a university. And I literally opened a page with naked girls from my country. I'm glad I wasn't that stupid. I didn't take out my penis when I was sitting there in the library. But I'm surprised that nobody noticed me watching porn in the library of a university. But with years, this addiction became stronger and stronger, and by the time I was like 16 years old, I had become a serious gamer. I mean, I got my own computer, even though it was a shitty computer, but it could run video games that I wanted to play, and I got into games like Skyrim, I got into games like PUBG, but masturbation by that time had become such a big part of my daily routine that every day in the middle of me playing video games, I would just take my dick out and I would start touching myself. When I turned 17, I found a girlfriend. It was a long distance relationship. It was the time during lockdown, you know. I remember masturbating with her on a video call. It was like the first time ever when I successfully masturbated with anyone on a video call. Sometimes I wouldn't want to do it with this girl because pornography was much stronger. You know, this girl, it's the same girl every single day, but watching pornography, I can discover new things every single day. So I was thinking, why should I waste it with a real girl when I can discover new shit on Pornhub? You know what I mean? So yeah, basically I'm telling you that my porn addiction has been pretty strong and I still have it today, but I'm trying to improve myself. But because I was watching so much porn, and I feel like what porn does to your brain is that when you watch a lot of pornography, you feel the pressure to lose your virginity. And especially when most people in my country, they lose their virginity by the age of 15, 16. It's crazy. But many kids lose their virginity very early, you know? And I turned 18. I still had this girl. It was a long distance relationship. I didn't have any money to go and meet her. And looking at all of the couples around me, people, men younger than me, they would walk around with a bunch of girls. I felt this pressure like, fuck man, I want to go and fuck this girl. You know what I mean? I feel the need to lose my virginity. And I told myself, I just turned 18. I'm gonna lose my virginity. But I didn't want to cheat on this girl, right? So I started collecting my money to meet this girl. By the time I turned, I believe, 19, I still hadn't lost my virginity, and we broke up with this girl. When we broke up, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I lost my virginity with a man. That's right, with a man, because I really wanted to know how it feels, what it feels like to lose your virginity, but I couldn't find any bitches, because I was feminine, you know? I was a video gamer, I was a porn addict, I had never had a girlfriend close to me, you know, like I had only been in a long distance relationship. Of course I was a loser, and I didn't even work out or anything like that. I had an eating disorder. I tried to keep my weight as low as possible, you know? So I couldn't really attract any girls. You know, I couldn't even attract any girls, especially in my country. So I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go and have sex with a man. By the time I was 20, I had already fucked with 2 men. But the interesting fact is that I'm not gay, okay? I like girls. It was like my desperation for losing virginity, the pressure I would get by looking at other men who had lost their virginity being younger than me. It was insane. It was pressuring me like crazy. So I just did it with men, but it felt like it felt like I'm still a virgin because I haven't lost it with a girl, right? Years went by. I mean, I was 21 when I discovered self-improvement, when I started going to the gym, and on Omegle, I found a girl from Thailand, and I was thinking my upcoming vacation, I wanted to go somewhere to Asia. I wanted to travel somewhere, outside of my country. So I decided to come and visit the girl from Thailand, When I got on self-improvement, when I started going to the gym, I realized that Asian girls really like me, and it's very easy for me to seduce an Asian girl. By the way, I love Asian girls. Asian girls, they are my type of girls, actually. I prefer Asian girls, and they are very sexy in my eyes. So the good thing is that I learned how to seduce Asian girls on the internet. We would video call, video chat. I found a bunch of Asian girls and we would masturbate every day, It's better to do it with a real girl over a video call than watch pornography, because pornography actually can fuck with your brain so badly. It can mess your brain so badly. And I met this Thailand girl, so I decided to come visit her, because I already had a job and, I wanted to take a vacation, like I mentioned before, to go somewhere to Asia. One of the reasons I wanted to go to Asia is because I knew that if I went to Asia, I would be able to lose my virginity pretty easily, since I had made a bunch of contacts with different Asian girls that find me sexually attractive, and they would like to try it with me, even if, I suck at bed because I have never done it with a girl. I'm still kind of a virgin, They would still give me a try, and I would lose my virginity eventually. So that kind of pushed me to go to Asia. And 2 months ago, I went to Thailand. It was the first ever trip of mine when I went somewhere outside of my country alone. But before visiting Thailand, I had never kissed anybody. I had never kissed a girl. I had never kissed a guy on the lips. I remember when I met this girl in the airport of Thailand, and I gave her the French kiss, and that was the first kiss of my life. And keep in mind, I was 21. Yeah, I was 21 years old when this happened. Now I'm 22 because I turned 22 last month. And I didn't tell her, hey girl, I'm a virgin. No, I didn't tell her. I was like, okay, I'm manly. I go to the gym. I'm trying to improve myself. This girl must think that I'm such a man. I fucked many girls in the past, even though that's not the case, And I was thinking, how hard could it be to fuck a girl? You just lay down on the bed and fucking put your cock inside. Like how hard can it be? I can pull it off. I was so confident in my ability to fuck before I started fucking, But anyway, despite some challenges that we had to overcome during that day, I managed to lose my virginity to this Thailand girl. I still remember that evening when I lost my virginity very well. I actually... this girl was so tired that I didn't expect that night to get some pussy. I did not expect. So I don't know how everything escalated exactly. I think I started kissing her and I got to fuck, okay? I got to fuck a girl for the first time in my life. I was happy because... when I was fucking this girl, I was very happy because I was like, whoa, now I can tell everybody that I had sex with a girl. It doesn't matter how this process goes. It doesn't matter if I fuck up, At least I had put my dick inside of her vagina, Like literally, I remember the first night when I fucked her, I was like rushing to put my dick inside of her. And surprisingly, I got hard very fast, because I've heard that there are many porn addicts that cannot get their cocks hard while having sex with a girl, because pornography just negatively affects the brain. And for example, my friend, he tried having sex with a girl, but his penis wouldn't get hard because he is addicted to watching a lot of pornography. Well, lucky me, I was able to get hard, unlike when I had sex with men. I had another problem though. You remember how I told you I was addicted to pornography and pornography is bad for you? Well, yeah. I was lucky enough to get hard, right? But I couldn't come. I couldn't ejaculate. It felt like I could fuck for hours, which is, for some girls, it's a dream, right? Like girls don't like when a man finishes in like 10 seconds. There are people who cannot control themselves, they just come in 10 seconds. But it felt like I could fuck her for hours with no condom, right? No condom, I fuck her for hours and I can't come. I can't come. And to be able to come, I need to use my hand. And when I'm using my hand, you know, I'm not even thinking about the girl I'm fucking. I was a bitch because I watched so much of pornography in my life that the only thing that would be able to make me come was my own hand and thinking about a porn star. That's right, I was thinking about a porn star with a big ass when I come for this girl for the first time in my life. Yeah, I was able to ejaculate after unsuccessfully trying to ejaculate for multiple hours. I have to say sorry to this girl because she was already tired and then she had to deal with this, you know. I hope she didn't feel like she's not good enough for me, because it's actually my personal issue of being addicted to pornography, and I feel like edging, you know, edging. I've been doing that a lot before going to Thailand. It has made my dick less sensitive to anything other than my own hand. So whenever I put my dick into a pussy, I always wanted to know what it feels like. And it felt like nothing. I didn't feel good. I didn't feel bad, of course, but it felt like nothing. I don't know how to explain it, but I didn't like that I was not able to have all of the pleasure that I was expecting, and having sex with a girl for the first time, despite being able to try all of the positions, you know, sex positions that I wanted to try, all of the positions that I was looking forward to because of pornography. Like we did doggy style, cowgirl, missionary, 6ix9ine. I left disappointed, you know? It was like, man, I should have stopped touching myself at least a month before going to Thailand. Like as soon as I ejaculated from thinking about a porn star on this girl, I realized that I made a mistake by watching so much of pornography before going to Thailand and edging myself, you know? And the first impression of sex, you know, my friend, when he lost his virginity, he told me that sex is amazing. It feels amazing. It's unreal. You will get addicted to it when you try it for the first time. Well, after fucking this girl for a couple nights in a row, the problem was still there. It was very hard to ejaculate. I wasn't enjoying myself too much, and I definitely didn't get addicted to sex. What I was addicted to, though, is touching myself. It is not easy to talk about it. I hope you understand it, but yeah, that's how you learn things from your experience, and as a man, that's what you need to do. You need to try new things, you know, and learn from your mistakes and be better in the future. And of course, being a beginner, I made big mistakes while having sex for the first time. I mean, you can't blame me, you know, you can never blame somebody who has never done it before. So, one of the biggest mistakes I made was, you will call me crazy right now, but hear me out. I inserted 4 fingers inside of her vagina. I put 4 fingers, just like that. I don't know what was going through my head. Thanks God I didn't put my whole fist inside of her pussy. That would that would have been a tragedy. But yeah, I had to promise her not to do this again. You know, this girl, she wasn't the only girl that I had sex with in Thailand. You know, they say that Thailand is a heaven for men, and I agree. Especially in the city I visited, Pattaya, you know, there are so many lady boys and so many girls, and they all want to have sex with, especially European men like me. So when I would go outside alone, all of the girls, they would be like, oh, hello, sexy. Oh, hello, hot dude. Are you single tonight? So there was one night when this girl had to leave me alone. You know, she went to work, and I was staying in a hotel room alone in Thailand, and I was thinking, what should I do today? So I decided to get myself an erotic massage. You know, it's basically a massage with a happy ending, if you know what it means. The happy ending is the ending when, in the end of the massage, the man gets a blowjob from the girl, or a hand job from the girl, and the man comes. So yeah, I had never had this kind of a massage before. And there, in the specific city I was in, it was Pattaya city, there were so many massage ladies around, and every massage girl was like, oh, hello, come here, get yourself a massage, get yourself a massage. So it was very easy to find where I could get a massage. It was like 1 minute away from the hotel that I was staying in. And I go to this massage center and I'm like, hello, can I get an erotic massage? And the lady is like, yeah, sure, we can massage everything, even your dick. That's what she said. And I was like, whoa. And they were like, we can do it in your own hotel room. And I was like, fuck yeah. I go into my hotel room and I wait for this lady. And a lady comes into my room. Of course, I hide my money in the safe, you know, so she doesn't steal my money because, you know, I don't trust the massage lady. But the massage lady asked me if she can take a shower in my hotel room. I mean, you know, every hotel room has a shower. So I said, sure, go ahead. So she just took a shower and she came out of the bathroom completely naked. She told me to lay down on the bed. I laid down on the bed. Keep in mind that this lady, she was fat and she was old. I asked her, how old are you? She told me that she is 40. So basically she's 20 years older than I was. She's a bit old, but okay, massage me, okay, whatever. I had absolutely no sexual interest in this lady. But I was thinking, you know, this is the only opportunity to get something, you know. I'm in Thailand and I can't do this every day, you know. Eventually I will have to come back home and I will be this single lonely guy again. So I just have to enjoy myself and make the most of my time. So she started massaging my legs. I was laying down on my back. She started massaging my legs. And I closed my eyes for a second, and then I could feel like something is wrong. So I opened my eyes, and then I see that she is sitting down on my dick. That's right. My cock was able to get hard, but she was sitting down on my dick. And the crazy part is that my dick didn't have a condom on, you know, because I wasn't really prepared for that. So I was like, wait, let me put a condom on. She's like, no need. And I was like, when was the last time you had sex? She told me a little bit about herself, that she had sex 10 years ago and she broke up with her husband 10 years ago, and I was the first guy ever to ask for this kind of a massage, and she has 2 children. So I got to know her better. I didn't know if I should believe her or no, but anyway, I fucked her. That's right, she started riding me. I fucked this massage lady. This was like the second girl of my life that I fucked, if I can call her a girl, because she was a grown-ass woman. I even tried to put my dick inside of her ass, but she refused, you know. But her pussy was so tight and she was so sensitive that I do believe that she had sex years ago. Maybe not 10 years ago like she told me, but it felt like she hasn't had sex in a really long time. So surprisingly, I felt safe fucking with this stranger, because she was stranger to me. But I had suffered from the same issues with this girl. I struggled to ejaculate. And she was giving me a hand job, a blow job, and even her hands touching my dick up and down. It didn't feel the same as if I was touching my dick, you know? It felt like I want this sex session to stop and I just want to touch myself, you know? And it took like 25 or 30 minutes of touching my dick for her to make me come. And I was thinking about a porn star when I came. That's right. This massage lady was giving me a hand job and a blow job, and I was not even thinking about the woman doing it to me. I was thinking about a fucking porn star. Can you believe how low of a level of a man I had to be to think about that? But that's what could make me come. So I ejaculated, and it turns out that I paid for sex, basically. That was not my plan. My plan was to pay for a massage, not sex, but it is what it is. Of course, Thailand is crazy, so then I spent 1 week, maybe less than a week, with a ladyboy, and I had some sex with a ladyboy. That's a different experience, but if you want to know how it went, I'm serious, guys, leave me comments. If anybody is watching this video, I don't really expect too many of you watching this video. Leave comments, I will read the comments. But coming back home and reflecting on my sexual experience that I had in Thailand, first time having sex with a girl, I realized that pornography really affected my experience negatively. The moral of the story is, just like I said before, being a man and being a woman are 2 different things, right? And as a man, you are not born with value. You have to build yourself up and become successful. You have to work hard, get hard. That's what I say. Life is tough but rewarding, especially for us men. And I think I can fairly assume that if you are watching this video, you are probably a guy. So if you are a virgin, there shouldn't be any rush to lose this weak card, because trust me, from the outsider's perspective, nobody cares if you're a virgin or if you're not a virgin. You know what I mean? In fact, if you lose this card, you will lose it for the rest of your life. There is no way you're claiming it back. It's literally the loss of your innocence. It's literally the loss of your purity. And with age, as you build yourself up, as you make more progress in the gym, as you become more financially successful, more chicks will want you, more girls will want you. And it will become easier to lose this weak card, right? So if you are young, especially if you're like 18 to 29 years old, somewhere in this range, and if you still haven't lost your virginity, don't stress it, man. Just focus on yourself, and success will come eventually if you really work hard. Nobody asks me, hey man, are you a virgin or are you not a virgin? I don't ask anybody these questions too, so it feels like I just wanted to make myself proud, but in the end I'm the same person I was before. it didn't really change much. I'm still addicted to pornography. I realized that sex is a skill, and especially fingering, it requires a lot of strength of your forearm. It's very difficult to pull it out, even though I kind of train my forearms in the gym, but that's not enough to be good at fingering. So it feels like I need to invest much more time and effort into having sex with girls to become better. I thought it would do something to my brain. Maybe I would get addicted to it. Maybe I would want to fuck more bitches, but in the end it's, yeah, I would want to fuck more bitches because I feel like it's good for my self-development and, you know, collecting new experiences, and maybe finally get rid of this masturbation addiction, you know. It's better to have sex with real girls. In the end, I just want one wife, but yeah, that's my take on it. Comment your opinions on it, and I will see you later. Oh my god, it took me 1 hour to record this video, and I'm so shy, so it wasn't that easy for me to record this video. I was really debating myself if I should make it or no. See you later, guys. Subscribe for more content.